Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 Ultimate Team game. The NFL 100 promo has hit Ultimate Team in conjunction with the NFL Top 100 Players of All Time list that is currently being constructed right now as part of the NFL's 100-year anniversary. There are 4 new players out in Ultimate Team right now. 4 new running backs that were announced on that Top 100 Players of All Time list. One of them being Emmitt Smith, the all-time leading rusher in NFL history. That will be the man we will be using today. I would say trying to get his X Factor activated, but we don't have to try to get Emmitt's X Factor activated. It's already going. Emmitt starts the game off in the zone. With this NFL 100 promo, the running backs in here, they already start with their X Factor. That makes my life a lot easier. Normally, I gotta sweat blood and tears to get these damn running backs in the zone. I don't like it. I don't like the process, but my life's easy, man. Emmitt's already got protective custody going. We already have a touchdown because my opponent put like half his roster in the box right there, so we'll just have to throw it to Shannon Sharp, get ourselves a touchdown, make him respect the fact that we can pass the ball, so hopefully that gives us more rushing lanes for Emmitt. We're right back on offense because Pat Tillman got the interception there. My opponent puts his hands in the cookie jar. Emmitt still has the X Factor going. You can't get knocked out the zone. You're not in the zone forever. Once you get tackled for a loss with Emmitt, you know, it goes back to normal, and you can get yourself back in the zone, get yourself back your X Factor, but, you know, it'll take a lot, as Von Miller is going to showcase Emmitt being knocked out the zone. He just completely manhandled Lane Johnson. That was child abuse almost. So, yeah, there goes Emmitt's X Factor. Now we are just playing with Emmitt Smith and seeing what he brings to the table. I apologize for not correctly recording that intro the way I normally do, as Lamar Jackson in trouble. Vaughn can't make the tackle this time. No one can make the tackle on Lamar Jackson. Come on, Lamar. This isn't your video. Stop showing off. But yeah, so I forgot to record the whole Emmitt Smith intro, and to be honest with you guys, I already sold Emmitt, so I couldn't go back into the game and record it properly. So that's all the footage I had of Emmitt. So you guys got to see his stats briefly, and I'll let you know the superstar abilities on Emmitt are Jukebox, Spin Cycle, and Pick and Pull Guru, which gives you good blocking on counters and pitch runs. So that's what we got in Emmitt. Nothing too flashy. The stats are nothing too flashy. They kind of disrespected Emmitt. You know, usually Madden's disrespecting Emmitt. The general public is disrespecting Emmitt as if he's not the all-time leading rusher in NFL history and he wasn't a bad man out there. I mean, like, I still prefer to have like Walter Payton or Barry Sanders on my all-time NFL rushing or running back list, but you know, Emmitt's still really, really good, man. Like, let's not sleep on him. That's not gonna work. It looked like it might have worked for a second there. For whatever reason, Patrick Peterson intercepts it. That's not great, but at the same time, if we're trying to get Emmitt, you know, going again and get him more stats, maybe the interception wasn't a bad thing, so we could work deep from our own territory. As far as trying to win the game, not so much. Here it is, 3rd down and 6 from the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson looking, rolling, leaving the pocket at the last second, fires the pass off to Tyreek Hill, who slips one man and gets the first down. Tyreek Hill, wow, the cheetah dazzling and scoring. Tyreek Hill, this is not your video. Everybody needs to, okay, like, I'm not gonna lie, man, Emmitt's stats aren't that crazy. So as a result, Emmitt's not that crazy in the game. So Emmitt's not doing anything cool, but I'll tell you what, Tyreek Hill and Lamar Jackson are really good in Madden, and they get really blessed stats, so they're making the plays out here. That's just the way it goes sometimes, as my opponent down 21-0, trying to do something, anything to show that he has at least a fighting chance to get back into this game. He has to start by converting this 4th down and 1, and that's not going to happen. He's pretty fortunate that Michael Vick threw an accurate pass, as, oh, Emmitt Smith, see you later. That's going to be a 27-0 lead, but not a 28-0 lead. Not because I missed the PAT, not because we went for 2 and didn't get it, but because my opponent's quitting the game. So let's hop into another game where we are going against the Boz. This should be a perfect test on, you know, the fact that Emmitt has protective custody as his X Factor ability, and that means he never will fumble the ball while he's in the zone. It's literally impossible. And the Boz is one of the hardest hitting safeties in the game, or linebackers in MUT. So, you know, we'll see what happens if the Boz can lay the boom on Emmitt. And I didn't choose protective custody on Emmitt. These top 100 NFL running backs all come with their own X factors. Like Barry has first one free. I believe Jim Brown has freight train, and then Eric Dickerson might have wrecking ball. One way or the other, but that's the way they work. So Emmitt just comes with protective custody. Here's Eric Dickerson, by the way. Eric Dickerson looks like he has wrecking ball or something, because he just ran through Troy Polamalu, who has secured tackler, as 3rd down and 5. Cam in trouble, and Cam is down by Kevin Green. Looked like he tried to run some fake wheel screen. That's like some Madden 17 cheese right there. Remember when fake wheel screen was like a really cheesy play a couple of years ago? I think it was like 17 or 18 or something like that. So once again, Emmitt is in the zone to start the game off, and I love that, man. It's kind of stupid as far as like, you know, actually playing the game, that concept, but for my own selfish reasons, I am a big fan of these guys starting off in the zone. It saves me time by trying to get them in the zone. As 2nd down, that's Torrey Holt. Out route, 1st down. You guys saw we try to get that pitch game going with Emmitt. We're trying to get the counter game going because we got that pick and pull guru. Trying to see if that better blocking is a real thing or a myth. I'm not sure right now. I feel like, you know, maybe those blocks seal off a little bit, but trying to actually get those blocks set up is a whole nother thing. 3rd down, we had everybody on the streak except for Shannon Sharp. He's underneath. Nice catch. Problem is, not close to a 1st down. It's 4th down and 6. We're going to keep the offense on the field, because when you check it down, you might as well go forward on 4th, and you might as well scramble Lamar Jackson forward at 1st down. No quarterback spy. Lamar Jackson says, thank you very much, Emmitt. Outside. Huge gain for Emmitt in the open field. Champ can't get him. Emmitt Smith, 65 yards to the crib. That was maybe good blocking from Pick and Pull Guru, right? Maybe that superstar ability came in clutch, and Emmitt, you know, was just able to get away. But you guys see, Emmitt doesn't have that breakaway speed, and that's part of the problem with using Emmitt. He doesn't have the breakaway speed, but he's not exactly, you know, a complete bruiser of a running back. So it's like, what in the world does Emmitt bring to the table that would make you say, yeah, Emmitt's going to be my running back in Madden 20 as opposed to Barry, or, you know, this Eric Dickerson that is going beast mode on us right now? You better believe that we will be doing an Eric Dickerson video soon, or even like Saquon Barkley or something like that. Like, I don't know what in the world Emmitt's supposed to bring to the table. Like, playing with him, I'm trying to feel it. I'm honestly trying to see what he brings. Like, I don't know what stat like really sticks out. I'm watching this Eric Dickerson, I'm like, damn, bro, I can't wait to do the Eric Dickerson video. That's a fumble from the backup running back. Cam Newton falls on top of the fumble. That's when you know Madden 20's not realistic. 4th down and 2. Cam passing intercepted by Ryan Shazier. Trying to force that one. That wasn't my pick, it was Shazier's, so we'll take it. Emmitt, backfield, getting the catch. 1st down, and not going to get too much more. Ed Reed makes the tackle. Of course, you know, Emmitt doesn't have that first one free, but we got spin cycle and juke, or what is it, jukebox, so we're hoping to make some moves in the open field regardless throughout the game. Emmitt's still in the zone here as we have under 2 minutes to go in the first half, so we're doing a pretty decent job of maintaining this X factor. I'm not trying to force the ball to Emmitt right now, like every single play. Most plays, yeah, we'll give it to Emmitt, but I want to try to keep Emmitt in the zone as long as we possibly can. 4th down and 2, though. Oh, we're not giving Emmitt the rock. Instead, we're going out route Randy Moss. Like, I need my opponent to stop putting everybody in the box. Like, look at this. He has 6, 7 people in the box. I need him to stop doing that. So we need to try to pass this ball. Problem is, you know, I got him to come out in a great defense for us to pass the ball, and I didn't actually pass it. So 2nd down and 20. Lamar Jackson gonna take off, and Lamar nearly getting the 1st down. Maybe we'll get some points for the end of the first half. Lamar Jackson's kind of making something out of nothing here. 3rd down, Emmitt underneath, but we see Shannon Sharp over the top, and we need these yards and we want to score some points before the end of the first half. Timeout call. Emmitt's still in the zone. Only rushing was like 4 here, and Lamar Jackson easily escaping, looking downfield. Torrey Holt with the catch out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Will look to go to Emmitt Smith to punch it in, but the boss snuffs it out. Wow, that was a collision to say the least. Randy Moss out route. That's going to be caught. Nearly a touchdown. And there goes our final timeout. This is a big play. Maybe the last of the first half. And Lamar Jackson cannot get in. Only 1 second left. 4th down and goal. Offense on the field. And Emmitt Smith in the end zone for the 2nd time this game. And we get ball to start the second half. So Emmitt was knocked out the zone after that monster shot from Bosworth. And he didn't fumble the ball, so I guess protective custody did its thing, right? They really just gave Emmitt like the lamest X factor too. Like, man, they really did this card dirty out here. Second down, we run up the middle. I mean, Emmitt's 8 rushes, 74 yards. He's doing his thing, and he's got, you know, some nice receptions as well on some of those bubbles and all that. Third down and 5, rerouting. That's Tyreek Hill for the first down. We'll get down so we don't fumble the ball. Lamar Jackson is just showing off right now. 9 for 9 passing. He's rushing all around the place. He's doing his thing for us, and he's forcing the rage quit. So we're going to hop into one more game here with Emmitt, going against what looks like a lot of Philadelphia Eagles, including Jake Elliott, the kicker. One can only assume this man is an Eagles fan, all right? I feel like that's a fair assumption, and we'll see if he has like a full-blown Eagles theme team or what it is. But first things first, Emmitt is on the field on the offensive end, and we're going to run a counter at a goal line for Emmitt, and Emmitt's going to nearly get the first down. I'm using the Cardinals offensive playbook, which, you know, if you were wondering what playbook we're using, is the Cardinals offensive playbook, as we nearly busted off a huge run there. The problem with this Cardinals offensive playbook is they don't have, like, I-form formation, so running the ball is a bit difficult. So, in hindsight, maybe I should have switched to playbook, as Emmitt's going to make the catch out the backfield. Emmitt trying to get away from Willie Brown, and of course he can't, because he's Emmitt, right? So this time we got Emmitt in, but actually it's the backup blocking, so we have Lamar Jackson running for the first down. Emmitt needs a breather, man. He's juking people out their shoes. He needs to take a play off. Now he's back on the field, running upfield, but Lamar Jackson keeps the ball. Well, momentarily until he fumbles it, and Brian Dawkins is there on the recovery. I should have just slid right there, especially like the fact that we're not doing anything with Lamar. We're trying to do stuff with Emmitt. Like, I was so mad at myself when I fumbled the ball. I was like, damn, I should have, like, had the first down. What in the world am I trying to do? So, you know, sometimes when you play with Lamar Jackson, you just feel like going for the home run, right? So that's going to be intentional grounding on Michael Vick, as Saquon Barkley on the field. So this isn't a full-blown Eagles theme team. Maybe this guy is, like, you know, just like a Philly sports fan. So, like, since Barkley went to Penn State, he's all about Saquon as well. And plus, I don't even know who Eagles fans would be using as a running back on their theme team right now. Like, is there a nasty like Garrett Blount or something? I don't really know. But is running the ball on third down and 11 with Saquon the move? I don't know. Like, this is Madden 20, but you kidding me? And unfortunately, that is going to knock Emmitt out of the zone. Protective custody is gone, but I mean, honestly, man, protective custody, there's not really much for me to tell you. Like, Emmitt doesn't fumble the ball with protective custody. Like, it lives up to the billing, man. If he didn't fumble on that hit from Boz at the end zone in that last game, he's never going to fumble the ball with protective custody, all right? So, we don't really got to worry. Like, that X factor, like, it's not like double me, you know? It's just, like, it's pretty point blank, right? So, Lamar Jackson rolling out. Lamar Jackson getting the first down. Now that Emmitt's out the zone, we could play with Lamar Jackson, right? Nah, we got to get Emmitt involved still in the screen game. Maybe not. Maybe no one's going to block Leighton Van Der Esch. All right, second down and 10, and we're going to hand it off to Emmitt, bouncing outside, tackled inside, not really going anywhere. 5 rushes for 12 yards, pretty underwhelming. Third down and 9, Lamar Jackson over the top, looking for Tyreek, diving catch. Malcolm Jenkins able to effect the catch, and it'll be 4th down and 9. Lamar Jackson in the offense on the field, back to Tyreek, same play. We just flipped it. I kind of figured he would call it the same defense he ran on third down and 9. I figured if he didn't flip his defense and I flipped my offense, it would work, and thankfully it did, I suppose. Second down and 3, Lamar Jackson. This time we will slide, not looking to fumble the ball. And we're just looking to get some points out here, looking to score with Emmitt specifically, and Emmitt might just do it. Look at him fighting, look at him scoring. Emmitt's in the end zone and scoring the first touchdown of this game in what is technically a nice little NFC East rivalry, Dallas versus Philly. Oh, Saquon Barkley getting silly in the open field, nearly running all the way, but tackled from behind by Pat Tillman. I noticed there's not that many like breakaway touchdowns. Like, these running backs get caught from behind a lot. Like, Emmitt's been caught from behind a couple of times, even though he's not that fast. But I don't know, man. That was like, Pat Tillman's not that fast. I don't think he's faster than Saquon. Pat Tillman's like 88 speed or something like that. So, interesting. Might be a stamina thing. Might be something that didn't like on the latest patch. Just something I've noticed here. 4th down and goal. After running the ball on 3rd down, he comes out and runs the ball on 4th down and doesn't get it. All right. I don't understand that guy's play call. I don't think he passed the ball once, and it almost worked for him until, you know, he just was stubborn. So we have 30 seconds left in the first half, and we're going to see if we can get something going, specifically get something going with Emmitt Smith And Emmitt underneath. Yeah, he's actually going to get a first down here, but unfortunately not able to get out of bounds. I tried, but 2 defenders in the area. So there's only, 16 seconds left in the first half. We're not going to force the issue. We can't get downfield, so be it. 7-0 lead going into halftime. Fine by me, but if we could get a big run off, that'd be cool. Unfortunately, Brian Dawkins does not want to hear anything about it. 3rd down and 13. We're just going to run hurry up, try to get one more play off, and we will. Emmitt bouncing outside. Great space. Trying to make that home run play. I mean, we had to try to stretch to get the first down. Emmitt might have been able to do it, but you know, obviously we're trying to score on the final play, so we got to make something spectacular happen, and fortunately did not. So now Mr. Run That Ball is back on the field here. We'll see if he can bust off a big, oh no, it's play action. Okay, I don't think he's passed the ball yet still, because unfortunately for him, he got sacked. 3rd down and 19. Michael Vick looking. He just doesn't want to pass the ball. Even when he calls a passing play, he's like, I'll take a sack. It's cool. So 4th down and 26. We will force the punt here, and my opponent will try to rely on his defense. And I don't know if that's a good bet from him, but he didn't really have much of a choice. I mean, it's 4th down and 26. Not much you can do in that situation. Emmitt on the pitch, looking to get away from Dawkins, and running the wrong way was definitely not the correct way to handle that situation. So that's a well-deserved L on my record, and that'll be, unfortunately, Emmitt going out of bounds because he had a lot of space to take off if he didn't try to back shoulder fade that one. 3rd down and 13. Lamar Jackson across the, oh wow, all right, Lamar, all right, Tyreek, let's try to get this first down here. 4th down, we're gonna go for it. 4th down and 5, and Lamar Jackson's gonna have good protection because my opponent's only rushing 2 somehow, some way. Even though 9 are in coverage, none of them are in the area of Shannon Sharp. Lamar 11 for 12, now 12 for 13. Emmitt looking for space. What a spin move, Emmitt, all the way to the 12, no, 14-yard line. All right, they gave Emmitt a really bad spot there, but we will get the first down. Tyreek Hill, RPO slant. Once again, my opponent completely selling out here, trying to stop Emmitt, and you know, it's working. It's just, he just keeps on giving up passing plays, and if you want to live and die by giving up passing plays, so be it. Unfortunately for me, I'm trying to play with a running back. So I'm going to still try to run that ball. 3rd down and goal. Still going to try to run that ball at the start of the 4th quarter, and it's going to work. The counter, Emmitt, touchdown, and that'll be the game. That'll be the video. Emmitt forcing the rage quit. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed this Emmitt action out here. Enjoyed the first of these NFL 100 videos that we'll be doing. I'll try to get you some Eric Dickerson and Barry and all that good stuff eventually. But yeah, leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching.